every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy.
Today, from London, England, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Here's Conley. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game, so he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
They'll run on first down. Gaines.
Draw play to the running back.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26.
That's good. 4-8.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
The running back, again the ball carrier.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
On first down, Nesbitt. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
from the shotgun, Joe Burrow. The quick slant caught. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Touchdown.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Makes the score. Bengals 7.
That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with a football. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. On the slant, completes to Sutton.
Complete to
and they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. For Sutton, the receiving numbers from last week's game. 5 catches, 83 yards. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there, first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Carl Lawson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now Burrow on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now it's Burrow. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense. Unbelievable.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Call it a 3-yard gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. It's a net of 40 there. Punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6 yards.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He completes this one to Mack. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down.
On the ground, it's Singletary. The tackle made by Levi Wallace. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and...
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 45-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. The pass there complete to Sutton. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Colts nothing.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carl Lawson in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
It's a gain of 8.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
18-yard line.
On 2nd down, Gaines. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
and passing here, Joe Burrow. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
39-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Gaines. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He was defended by Julian Blackman.
On 3rd down, Gaines. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
50-yard line.
From About midfield now, Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. First down, here's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
1st down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and
Burrow will throw. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And he didn't get there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
Now a run with Singletary. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry.
Burrow's pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Burrow.
39-yard line.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And this is incomplete.
Burrow's pass.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10.
Malik Hooker on the coverage.
To the air again, Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Burrow's pass.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Burrow on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Tackle made at the 16.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the Colts 9-yard.
This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Dixon set to kick off.
This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You get
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
touchdown.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The open man is Westbrook. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Back to throw now on first down. He dumps this off to Mack.
The pass.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Forced out to his left. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
With the score, Bengals 20.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10. At their own.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt. 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 39. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30.
Again, it's Burrow. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Brings up 3rd down.
Huge article in their local paper this morning saying how the 4 interceptions last week led them to that victory. Here they haven't been able to come up with one, and they're losing. Probably not a coincidence.
I don't think so at all. I think you're spot on, but maybe they put a little extra pressure on themselves, because 4 interceptions last week, victory. Right now, no interceptions in this game. Had a chance for one, missed it, and they're losing. Probably feeling the pressure right now.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And Burrow going to throw again. That's complete right around the 8. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. A solid pickup at 13 sets them up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gaines. And this time he is in. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Carlson now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Indy set to go on offense once more. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
Maurice Hurst on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 20. And he'll be out right at the 35.
A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just... And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have got it on cruise control. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Carlson on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And the Colts first down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
7 yards, the pickup there.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He completes this one to Mack. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guys' jersey clean throughout the game.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? But everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about.
At the 20-yard line.
On 2nd down, Burrow throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally get
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at the 34. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
7-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gains. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This will be 3rd and 6. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
By Bobby Okereke.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be marked down at the 2-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
London about set to take over on offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I just wonder if before that last play, if someone on the defense stepped in the huddle and said, we've been run over, run around, run through all game long. Can we come up with one stop right here? And on that play, they did.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Gaines. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Short of the goal.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
There have not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
Now to try the field goal, here's Daniel Carlson from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Carlson able to put this one through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger.
38. Colts, nothing.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 35. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for him on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now it's Burrow. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Brandon, how about that reaction there from a defensive end? able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen, broke off his pass rush, and then get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Now a short one to Gesicki. And he is going to have a Colts first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
First down, Indianapolis.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man open, it's Sutton. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
A pass there complete to Westbrook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs, has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
To Devin Singletary.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And a Colts first down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He completes this to Sutton.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Out of his hands quickly to Pittman.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Bengals.
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
While the training staff works on him, we'll step it. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
Carl Lawson.
2nd time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
And this one is right through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
38. Colts 3.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game,